Alright, welcome back to the channel. Warhammer Man back in the studio, and we've got an exciting new one. Some models we have seen before and some we have not. So Be'lakor's chosen, heed the Warcry and head towards the Gnarlwood. So obviously we have the new Warcry expansion or second edition coming out. A new box set, bunch of terrain, 2 new Warbands, and we have seen already the one character here. But now we see, in addition to the Centurion, Marshal, new Warband coming as well. So we've met the stars of the Heart of Ghur box set, the Rotmire Creed, and the Horns of Hasut. Both those Warbands I think look pretty nice. I'm definitely a fan. But they're not the only brutish band of treasure hunting ne'er-do-wells arriving on the shiny second edition of Warcry. In fact, there's another new Warband coming hot on the heels of the box set, the Chaos Legionnaires. And many armed new ally in the form of the Centurion Marshals. So here we have the little video. Take a look at that. They show some pictures after this, but sometimes you get like the 360 view kind of spin, so it's nice here. Seeing them on the terrain and everything looks great too. At first when I saw a couple of the images, I wasn't really sure about them. But really, as I see more and more of them, I really do like them. The armor is pretty awesome. It's like super eccentric little bits of detail on them. And it says hot on the heels of the new box set. So Be'lakor has a plan, a nefarious and shadowy plan to create a schism amongst the tribes of ruin, turning chaos-aligned mortals away from the Ever-Chosen and towards himself through the deployment of his Legionnaires. Their new miniatures have been designed with the classic Chaos Undivided look. Only the trained eye would be able to identify the various leering demon faces across the armor as subtle marks of allegiance in the dark to the Dark Master. So by the Dark Master, they're talking about Be'lakor. We can kind of see like the Be'lakor face right here. Really cool shield. This dude's got like, I like this guy overall. He's clearly the leader of the warband. And then this one also is heavily armored. I didn't notice it at first, but actually this dude is a beast, man. Like the horns are probably actually his, but he has like the hooved feet. Very cool. Let me see a couple more pretty beefy ones. Heavily armored, one with the shield, one with the double mace. Nice looking overall. At first I thought they were just a little too generic, but actually like the more I see their armor and see like the faces of the demons and everything, the more they actually grow on me. So very cool. A couple nice looking ones with double-handed axes. These have a little less heavily, well, they're still pretty heavily armored with the shield and hand weapon. So 8 of these guys in the warband, as opposed to typically most of them having 10. But not crazy that there are 8. But accompanying the Chaos Legionnaires are the Centurion Marshals. These mighty mutants oversee the cells of Chaos Legionnaires with the Ever-Chosen armies and can join any Chaos Warband as an ally in the games of Warcry. The Centurion Marshal is just what you need to add some brute force to your warband. Really nice model. I absolutely love this guy. I'm not sure we've seen a Centaur, at least a new one, in a long time. So this is a really nice looking model. Tough to tell how big he is. I was hoping for some more pictures up next to regular guys so we could get a little better idea. But I really like this model. This is going to be awesome in Sigmar as well, as I'm sure it will get some rules. I'm not sure why we haven't seen more pictures of this guy yet, but it's kind of hard to see. He has like his 4th arm kind of tucked right here, I think with an axe, and then one with the club, one with the spear, and one with the net. So pretty awesome overall, honestly. And then having like the spike on the tail. Super chunky looking model. And again, I can't wait to see how big he is. Like the broken horn, one horn broken off, so you can tell he's like been through some battles. Not that fresh, untouched armor. Really nice looking right here though. Definitely exciting. As Archaon sends his forces to the Gnarlwood to search for the Eye of Kotek, the Chaos Legionnaires are there marching through the undergrowth too. Using bamboo platforms and rope bridges of Ghur to find clear routes, they traverse the dense jungle in search of hidden loot and the arcane secrets of the stricken ship. So here you can see, I wasn't really sure. This is obviously some of the new terrain, and then there's like some homemade kind of like foam floating rocks in the background. And then you can kind of see some of this stuff, like the treasure chests are stuff that was offered in Warcry before. There's like various barrels, and then I recognize this cow from the Giants kit as well. And then I can't quite tell what the rest of this is, but it looks like it's just like pieced together a bunch of random stuff. Doesn't look like it's any new terrain that's coming. Looks more like some kind of converted type stuff. Might even be that maul pot without the pot in the middle. I'm not sure. These from the ogres. These chaos warbands are led by vicious jucriarchs who spread the wicked whispers of Be'lakor throughout the Everchosen's armies. If they find the heart of the crashed Seraphon void ship, they may be able to prove beyond doubt that Be'lakor is the Dark God's chosen one once and for all. Okay, yeah, so the theme with this one is there was like a Seraphon ship, and it crashed from like outer space or whatever, and now there's like, essentially this crazy like land has sort of sprouted up, and that's like the gnarlwood is part of it. So pretty cool overall. I think it looks nice. What we've seen so far, the like mutant kind of living trees. At first I wasn't sure about them, but once you kind of find out that they're like supposed to be little fingers and claws and stuff, it makes a little more sense. So alright, so we'll get a closer look next week. Not a ton of detail here. We obviously see, 170 points for this guy, presumably the leader. 2-5 damage, 22 hit points. Pretty nice overall, honestly. So looking forward to seeing all these guys. Really nice looking models once you really get to see them. Not a huge fan of the warbands with 8 or less guys in them, but it's still playable. Obviously not going to be an issue there. I do like all of the new models though. Very impressed with all 3 of the warbands. The terrain is already starting to grow on me and looks like it'll integrate nicely with a lot of the existing stuff. And then obviously this new warband as well. And then the Marshal is freaking awesome. So definitely exciting. Definitely a good time to be playing Warcry. It seems like they're not completely reworking the game. They're basically just like streamlining it a little bit and sort of updating all the publications into like, less books. As 2 new books come out, but essentially, you know what I mean. So very exciting. Definitely enjoy Warcry. Super fun. And honestly, if it wasn't for how fun Warcry was and how great everything worked, I don't think we would have the new edition of Kill Team. And if we did, it wouldn't be nearly as good because everything good from Warcry went into Kill Team, and then Kill Team just has a bunch of extra stuff on top of that. But Warcry is super fun and definitely was the basis for like the new way the Games Workshop skirmishes are played. So definitely love Warcry and super exciting. Looking forward to this new edition and what it brings and all the models and everything. So we're going to go ahead and wrap it up there though. So make sure you leave a comment down below. I appreciate you checking out the video today. Make sure that if you're into Warhammer 40,000, Kill Team, Necromunda, Age of Sigmar, Warcry, or Horus Heresy, that you like and subscribe. Let me know what you think if you're excited about these models or what warbands you're going to be playing. If you're going to be picking up the new edition or thinking about checking it out for the first time. Obviously, I'd like to hear your guys' feedback, but we're going to go ahead and wrap it up there. So make sure to like and subscribe. Warhammer Man Studios. I'm Warhammer Man, and I'm out of here.